Hello today, my dear viewer, and welcome back to another edition, episode of Was It Worth It? Today's episode, Worth It, RetroStudio's 2022/3 Xmas event, the holiday games, was a very good event, and one that shows what RetroStudio can truly lead to. Okay, perhaps I should explain myself, basically, I must say, this event was really well built and just feels nice to explore. The lodge is very cozy, gives out this feeling of something lost to time that was accidentally uncovered. There are plenty of rooms with lots of detail and care, and the place is just very well built. I like it. The ski lift lounge and outside areas are also very good looking and feel like a real event. They even have an old 2010s dialogue system, which I found nice. And one detail I personally love is that in the lounge, there are paintings of events past, which are both really cute and nice callback. Hell, there's even one referencing it. The Christmas town is packed to the brim with decorations, lights, friendly gingerbread men, a big Christmas tree, the whole shebang. I could go on and on. The charming NPCs, the cold contrasting icy hills with a warm campfire at the heart of it all, the great music choices, the winter winds, but I think you get the gist. The atmosphere, building, and music do a great job to immerse the player in this world, which can all be dropped the second you enter the portals, which house the various minigames. Speaking of which, most of the gameplay is just minigames, little fetch quests. You get one prize from beating the minigame, and the other from collecting something in it. All these minigames are well built, engaging, and are sprinkled with a dash of skill issue. So, to save time, I'll rank all these from worst to best. Speaking of which... So, not to get too negative here, but this snowman minigame... let me think... can kill itself. Now, yeah, I don't really like this one. It just drags on and on. Reminds me of that one mission from Magcon 2019, where you had to win a dance competition or something. Same thing happens here. People troll and rate everyone 1 stars so they can win, so everyone makes abominations, and because Roblox players have no fashion sense, they always vote for the worst snowman possible. Or don't. Sometimes they just rapidly change their interests in what's a good snowman and what's not a good snowman. It was quite annoying. The reason I was even able to get the prize was because me and a few others made it our job to convince people to vote a specific guy 5 stars, so we could get things done quicker, and so we could finally exit this hell. On the contrary, the items, the gift of Fragile Flakes, which opens to become Blizzard Wizard, and the Snowman Boxkin are very nice choices, which, fun fact, the gifts were made by the community for a contest, and hey, you even get to keep the open gifts. Like you're supposed to! So yeah, good prizes, annoying minigame. So you're probably thinking, it can't get any worse than that. And you're right. Next up, Freeze Tag. You know how this plays. This game mode I didn't get to play too much of, as I got to win pretty quickly, so yeah. Can't really form much of an opinion on it. But hey, at least I didn't waste my time. And the prizes, Sweet Gift of Ocean Goodness, Midnight Boost Snowcap, and Polar Bear Boxkin were good choices and good gifts. Speaking of good items, up next is Present Panic. Supposedly, you were supposed to murder the enemy team and bring presents to your base, but the enemy team kinda left when I played, so can't really judge. As for the prizes, they're great. The Snowman's hat is cute, Santa Claus is a classic package that is worth obtaining, and it gets to have the honor of coming from the... wait, hold on. Departing from an accepted standard gift of eccentric. Neat. This gift, out of all of them, is probably one of my favorites. Probably because, I want to eat it. Overall, good minigame, good prizes. And we're finally here, a minigame I can actually talk about. The fishing minigame has you going around looking for fishing bots, of which you need to do a Wario aware micro game to earn the points. You also have speed boosters, making the process of getting to a fishing spot much faster, and speed debuffs to slow you to a crawl. I like this one a lot. I definitely like to visit this one again soon. It's actually quite competitive, and I found myself rushing through it as fast as I could to outpace my fellow infants. The Festive Bucket, Gift of Angling Trap, and Snowman's carrot nose are all pretty nice items, if I say so myself. So yeah, another banger. In one of my personal favorite minigames, Snowball Fight, you have to use a small catalog of items to plow for your enemies. They're all quite fun to use, and after killing 2 people with them, you get to use another one. You're basically just tasked with murdering as many people as you can. However, along with getting the most kills, you actually have to get 6 or more of them. So I hope you played enough COD, my friends. The map is also well designed enough to where you have enough room to escape or ambush players, which is cool. It brings a level of complexity. The items, Ultimate Gift of Winter Warfare, Snow Fiend, and Snowman's Head are all good item choices. This event is on a roll when it comes to prizes. This minigame is the best, in my opinion, only to be outperformed by snowboarding. God, I love this one. There's just so much to it, yet so little at the same time. There are multiple maps which are all fun to master, each having multiple routes to go through, and a lot of ways to fuck up. A bunch of skins to keep you playing, and hey, the snow physics were actually quite ironed out and pleasant to use, to my surprise. This is the only one which I actively came back to. It's very simple, but very fun at the same time. Prizes were also good, as is the standard, being the comforting gift of Morning Freeze, Pink Winter Style Snowboarder, and Snowman's Scarf. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Really like this one. In fact, I love basically all of these. Sure, they're not perfect. The way you obtain the snowman decorating minigames prize was quite annoying, but overall, these were fun minigames with a lot of heart, and plenty of good prizes. And hey, there's actually a few more prizes to be unlocked. We got the obvious poor gift of Join the Game, containing the Wisest Wizard, the large gift of Budget Cuts containing the Merry Tree Shades for burning a marshmallow, the friendly gift of Gingerbread Town containing the Joyful Bell Helmet, and gift of Snowy Mountains containing the Frozen Sword Pack for doing cute little fetch quests, the festive gift of Santa's Tree for getting every prize in minigames, opening to reveal the Christmas Retro Tree, and finally, the grand prize, the all-seeing gift of Enlightenment, containing the festive sword Valkyrie. The rest of the game's content is also just fun and nostalgic, providing one last little hurrah for the events. Overall, the game plays as great as it looks and feels. It's just well-rounded, all things considered. It has its hiccups at times, but still feels good and leaves you with a sense of accomplishment for beating. And I have nothing else to say. Well, on to game reviewing time! Yes. So, as you can tell, I really like this event, and think it's of high quality. So where would I rate Kids? Well, given the current rankings, you already know it surpasses the original 3 by a long shot. I think the main reason this event was so good was because it was actually developed by a real team, not just some random guy making something for a contest, or even just as a cute fan-made event that became a full event for some reason. For the first event team made game, it easily outclasses the big and expansive yet boring egg hunt, the engaging and charming yet grindy boss battles, and the classic and packed yet uneventful Curse of Goziri. It manages to do great in all 3 major departments. That leads us to Umberhow's Revenge, a rushed yet great event that has as much going for it as it does against it. So, where does this event belong on the list? Yeah, the game as far as I'm concerned doesn't really have any major flaws that set it back from it much. And with the time it gives you, it creates a fun, immersive, friendly, and just nostalgic environment, which is everything a good revival to shit out to be, baby. So yeah, RetroStudio's Holiday Games 2022/3 is my favorite event. I hope you enjoyed the video, my dear viewer. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a masochistic final bow to attend. See you on the flip side. Wait, I forgot the A refrain. 1 second, subscribe or else... Well, fuck!